Why, hello. Here we are in the basement again with a paper sign on the door saying, "Don't come in." Yeah, I had I have my script here. I wanted to do a little fit check for y'all. I'm holding the microphone today, seeing if I like it this way. I'm a little scared of my cord situation, so don't mind me if I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't plan for this to be the, permanent place. I was trying to be in another room, but it looked like it was busy. Anyways, so yeah, here's the fit. Trying to be careful here. I thought about this outfit all night last night. Um, but yeah, we have this brown shirt I got from Primark, and then these jeans, and then I have a sweater. Um, oh, these are my shoes, but I'm not wearing these today. Um, I have this sweater. It's blue. Doesn't really match the brown vibe I'm going for, but I was wearing Reebok shoes, and that's the brand of the sweater. We have to stay on brand. But cold open aside, I like saying that. But yeah, here we are in the basement. Guys, we're gonna live open a DM on the show today. Sorry. But before I do that, let's just run that intro real quick. It's the King Not Queen podcast. Yeah. Welcome back to the King Not Queen podcast. My name is Nina, and I am your your host. Barely alive right now. Like, what is going on? I literally have no idea what's going on. Today, the way the day started is giving me hints about how it's gonna go. But yeah. How y'all doing? We're back. Sorry, literally the last podcast, I was like, I'm gonna do a podcast every day. I'm gonna upload every day. And then I just got so discouraged because the last video on my YouTube channel, check it out, Nina King, that's where the podcast will be posted now. It took 2 days to post the video. Just because it was so long. It was like an hour and a half. Go watch that, by the way. It was probably one of my favorite episodes just because I liked recapping my my semester, but it just took so long to upload and then I just got so discouraged. I also didn't bring my microphone. Um that noise is gonna bother me the whole time, by the way. Um I don't know what that is. But I I did I forgot to bring my cord for my microphone to my house for break. So um I couldn't record the podcast with good audio, so I had to use my headset. And I didn't feel like doing all that and then waiting all that time for the video to upload. So no patience, gang. But yeah. Okay, what else do I have on here? Oh, today is only a 3-day week for me. Very hyped. I don't have classes on Fridays. We had yesterday off, so I'm on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday grind. And the way I still have to read after this, like I'm supposed to be wrapping this up at 10, finishing my reading and going to class by 12. So we love that for me. The past 4 weeks, so this is my 5th week of the second semester, and I don't know, so far, past 4 weeks have been, sorry, I just blew out the headphones, but the past 4 weeks have been kind of like a little rough. Just like a lot of reading. I'm trying to adjust the gain, so hopefully it's better. But it's been kind of rough, like lots of reading. I don't know if I just said that, but I just have an issue with reading for some reason. Like I was a big reader as like a child and a teen. Still am a teen, but early teen, preteen stuff. Um, and this is just like, I hate reading. But I'm getting better at it, I think, and it's taking me less and less time to get the readings done. And I'm also being a bit smarter about how I'm reading, but we don't have to talk about that. Those are life hacks only for me. But okay, so yeah, but like not as much work Like the reading is not as much work as I had last semester. I'd like to argue, because I did have something due like every single week last semester, and this week it's just like every couple weeks there's something due. So I feel like that's not too bad. So they kind of compare. Um, and then I had like sports and calling games update. So I'm a part of my school, Harvard radio station, WERB 95.3 FM, Cambridge. And I am in the sports department. So I called two. It just feels like I called like 8 million games. I literally have only called three, and only two of them I've spoken. Like I barely spoke in my first game, but I find it so fun, and I don't know. It's just I don't know. I really really like calling the games, and it's just so cool. Like sitting courtside, also being like three seats over from like the official ESPN people. I find that really cool. And I don't know, some maybe possibly something I want to pursue. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I really like it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm calling a baseball game sometime in April. Very hyped about that. Um, but yeah, and okay, and then I had another thing. My promise. My truth. Um, I already explained this, but like I think the plan going forward is to do this either. This is not a promise. I think I just said promise, but I don't think it's a promise. Every I'm sorry. That's not correct. I wasn't even up at 12 a.m. last night. Um, I think the plan is to. I wasn't up at 12 a.m. last night. Y'all, I literally went to bed at. Oh, I literally went to bed. Oh, no, no. Yesterday, as in Monday at 12 a.m. Okay. I literally got so scared. I'm like, I went to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. Very confused. Um, what was I saying? Oh, that I'm either gonna do it bi-weekly or weekly. I like this Tuesday vibe of getting it done in the morning, waking up, being productive. So I might just do that. But still being posted on Thursdays. Video podcast still planning to be posted on Fridays. If I can have time and get that done. But it's not too bad editing the video podcast because I don't cut anything out. There's only one camera, not even an iPad. So it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah. So yeah, so that's the end of the weekly recap. So let's move it to bad movie and TV show review, if you will. If you will. Let's go.
Bad movie and TV show review. Bad movie and TV show review. Sometimes they're good though.
Hello, and we're into bad movie and TV show review. Since I've, been away, many things have been watched. I have a list here. So the other night I watched The Woman in the Window, which and I know there's like a parody movie of it that I want to watch like next, but I thought it was actually really good. It was kind of scary. I was a little annoyed at the end, but overall I thought it was a pretty good show. A pretty good movie. I feel like it could have been a show and it could have been like really good. But okay, that's out of the way. My next one is the Kanye documentary. I hate to be that girl, but like like everyone else, I'm annoyed at Kanye West right now. He's being annoying. And I hate that this documentary has come out like during this time where he's acting like a whole clown. But it is it's so good. Like it's so good. Like why did this have to happen right when the documentary came out? I feel like it was planned. Like it just makes me feel like it was planned. This is like his redemption or something for how stupid he's been acting. But I love it. I was crying a little bit just because I just think it's beautiful. I like documentaries in general. Kind of want to make a documentary, but that's a whole other thing. But I don't know, just to have recorded everything. You recorded everything, dog, since the beginning. Like you got to know that like something is gonna happen. You have to know. It's so crazy that he just like knew that Kanye was gonna be something. Like it's so crazy. You really gotta have faith in somebody to like drop everything for them and know that they got you in the long run. But just so good. So yeah. Highly recommend watching if you're able to. I I learned something in my I'm taking a women and gender studies class, and I was learning about like some of the problematic nature of separating the art and the artist, with people like R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, like stuff like that. Um and it was basically saying like there are tons of other artists out there that are just as talented, that have the most bare minimum respect for people. So like you don't have to separate the art and artist. You can just drop the person, period, and find someone else that's just as talented. And I get that. I just have a hard time. I don't know. I have a hard time doing it. And it's something that like you realize about yourself, or you realize about the world, and you just kind of have to like see who you're going to be about it. So at the moment, I'm the person who's separating the art and the artist. But some days I'll be like, nah, you're dropped. Your music gone. Um, anytime I see you, it's like R. Kelly was in the Kanye doc, and I'm like, why is he here? Like, why is he here right now? Anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, then I have so my previous episode was gonna be about the Hype House show. I had a whole script ready to go. Um bullet points upon bullet points about how problematic and annoying and stupid that show was. Which I thought a lot of other videos did a good job at capturing like how I was feeling, but I feel like a lot of them like weren't calling outy enough. Like they weren't calling out just how um they just weren't calling out just how lazy and like just not talented some of the people in the house were, and just how they just were just taking their fame for granted, and taking their opportunity for granted, and taking advantage of Thomas. Like part of me felt Thomas is like the head of the hype house, but part of me felt this much of me felt bad for Thomas, but the rest of me didn't, because you brought in these basically like, I don't know, squatters into your house to like, or like you basically brought in people who took advantage of you and don't want to work and are lazy. I'm sorry. It's kind of, you can tell, like people don't just fake that. You can tell when you first meet somebody that they're gonna be a lazy person. And you can, I don't know, I think you can just tell. I honestly think you can just tell. And I feel like he was just a little lazy about who he chose. And that's his fault. Like, you're the organizer and manager of this hype house, and you're gonna hire people who are lazy and then complain when they don't do what you ask. Like that literally makes no sense. So he had me mad, his girlfriend had me mad, and then I don't know, I feel like I'm the only one who really was defending Chase, because he found his way out. Thomas was mad about it, and because he knew that that was his last hope. And then yeah, Nikita was a mess. I love Lorray. um And yeah, so I had files upon files of what I want to talk about, but that's scrapped. I'm proud of that script though. Very nice script. Okay, I have how Euphoria was so out of pocket this week. They had no but Sam Levinson had no business writing what he wrote, directing what he directed. He had no business doing that. I every week I audibly gasp at how ridiculous Euphoria is. And it's not the ridiculousness I feel about Riverdale. It's just the I can't believe I'm watching this. Because with Riverdale, I'm like, okay, I can move. This is like on the CW, it's on cable. Like, this is stupid. When I watch Euphoria and I see some craziness go down, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, I was like that the whole episode on Sunday. It was absolutely ridiculous. Um, so yeah, very sad that the season finale is this week. For some reason, I don't know why I thought like the last season was felt so much longer, but I think it was also 8 episodes. So I don't know why they're playing it like a mini series. I don't know. I find it kind of weird. And then the last the last thing I'll talk about is the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness hype. I'm so excited. I'm literally so hyped for this movie. Um I'm excited that it's coming. Oh, sorry, I just remembered something. I forgot that it would. I mean, I'm excited that it's coming out like while I'm gonna be at school. Not that I'll be social and see it with other people, because I'm weird. But oh, my microphone's falling. Um, but I I'm sorry. I'm chewing gum. If that's bothering you, I'm so sorry. Wait. Now I'm like I probably talked about this music. I just remembered that I probably talked about this music. So now I have to go find my notes about what I talked about in the last podcast. But I can multitask. I'm excited. I You don't know how hard I broke when I heard what's it called's voice, when I heard Professor X's voice, I literally lost my entire mind. Like I lost my entire mind because I love the X-Men movies, and I just love my little Patrick Stewart. I love that man with my entire Sir Patrick Stewart actually. I love that man with my whole heart. Um I don't know. I really do love him. He's just an amazing person, I feel like. And he's just so I just find him so adorable. But yeah, that's all I really had for bad movie and TV show review. I'm not really watching anything else at the moment. Really just on that euphoria hype. But yeah. Ooh, look at my arm. Look how strong I am. Anyways, I'm trying to let me stop. I'm under like this is the street right here. I'm just like I wonder if people are like seeing the back of my head and like what is she doing right now? Okay, anyways, let's move on to the next segment. Like I need to go. Like come on. Artist spotlight. Yeah. Yay. All right. I remember the days when like I'm just a stupid person. I forgot that the last podcast was literally not this format at all. So I'm a little dumb. I'm a little dumb. Anyways, so I've been trying to expand my music taste while also staying relatively within the same genre. But an artist I've been loving is Imogen Heap. I don't remember if I talked about this, so skip this if I did. But I love three songs from Imogen Heap. It's Headlock, Slaps, Good Night and Go, which I just found out Ariana Grande's song Good Night and Go is a cover of when you're 3 years late. And then Hide and Seek, which is like the sample used in What You Say by Jason Derulo. So, yeah, love that song. I've also been loving Tovlo, who can make no skips at all. Like, album is no skips. But of course, my favorite song is her collab with Phineas called Passion and Pain Tastes the Same When I'm Weak, just because love the production of in yeah, another song by hers. But that he also produced, but he also helped write that song. And you can just like tell, I don't know. I can tell when he's involved. I don't know. I love that man. He's a genius. One of the best producers of all time. You can quote me on that because I believe it. He's very good. Another producer of all time is Labyrinth, who is a god. Of course, he does the Euphoria soundtrack and score and stuff. And he's amazing. He had a song that I really liked. I forgot what episode it was. I think it was like episode 2 or something, and it was like when Nate was like approaching his dad, and I just thought the beat was so sick. And I was like, "Is this a song? Like, when are we getting the song?" And then he was like, "Guys, releasing the song," and I was so hyped. And it has shown up in every single episode after that too, like almost every single episode. And I'm in love with that song, that one. And then there was another one they played in this last episode, but he didn't release that one. But it's yeah, that one's pretty good too. I don't know, I just love him. I'm excited for the new collab with Zendaya. I'm very hyped about that. I'm assuming that it's gonna come out. this coming Sunday. But I love Labyrinth. I also love like LSD, like Labyrinthia Diplo. Um, love their music, and I just like Labyrinth in general. I'm gonna attempt to listen to more of his music because I feel like it's very good. And then the other thing I was gonna say is the Billie Eilish concert. Actually, there was another thing I was saying after that, but the Billie Eilish concert was Sunday in Boston, and you know, I kind of just fumbled the bag. I really just fumbled the bag because I literally could have gone, but I didn't because I'm Nina. Did we we didn't know that? So, a clown, that as well. Stupid, that too. So, yeah, physically sick over that. Crying, throwing up, sick, everything. So, yeah, unfortunately, did not go, was not present, lived through other people's experiences. I love how she's adding more things to her wardrobe when she performs. The knee pads, I love. The hand warmers, I love. Waiting for leg warmers, like come on. Um, and I'm waiting for like a bandana look. Like, let's go, Billy. Let's go. Um, I'm also waiting for like a nice little like crop top fit with like the baggy shorts still, but like a crop top, like baby tee. I feel like that would go hard at a concert. But I understand why she wouldn't want to do that. But I think that'd be a cute little outfit. Um, but yeah, sick about it. Still sick, and that was like 2 days ago. So yeah. And she posted the way she posted a video of Happier Than Ever, like her performing that on her Instagram. She posted, literally, where am I right now? She posted a video of her performing it and said, "Love you, Boston." She just wants to see me die. Like, I'm so confused. Anyways, speaking about tours though, Big Time Rush. They're coming to Boston in June, my birthday month. They really want to see me happy. They said, "I'm sorry you couldn't go to Billy, but you can come see us." Hyped. So hyped about it. And they're going to the place I saw Charlie Puth at, which very excited about. I don't know, like part of me is like I really want to go because I've been dying to go to a Big Time Rush concert since I was like, I don't know, 11, 12, 10. No, wait, nah. That show literally came out in 2010. I was 7 years old. So like I think it was like out for like 4 years. So like 7 to 11. 7 to 11-year-old Nina literally wanted to see Big Time Rush so badly, but never got the chance to. And I feel like this is my opportunity now to go see them as an adult. Isn't that weird? That literally just like shook me for a second. I literally forget that I'm an adult sometimes. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I can't believe I said that sentence. Like 7 would be like, dang, never got to see Big Time Rush. Little did she know, 19-year-old Nina, 12 years later, 12 years later, 19-year-old Nina may or may not be at this Big Time Rush concert. Isn't that sickening? I think I'm more sick about that the Billie Eilish concert. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I had for artist spotlight. Listen to Tovlo. Tovlo is really out here, and listen to Labyrinth. Give him a chance. He's kind of everything at the moment. But yeah, okay, let's just move on to the next. There's nothing happening in the next segment. I'm just telling you right now, it's gonna be like 2 minutes. Okay. Taking a scroll, hey, taking a scroll, yeah. Things just keep getting more and more interesting. Okay, welcome to taking a scroll. Um, I would love to talk about. Wait, actually, I do have something for taking a scroll because I just learned about it yesterday, but we'll get to it. Twitter and Euphoria is literally madness. Like I got so scared on Sunday because I was like, if I dare to be busy on Sunday nights at night from 9 to 10 p.m., like I'm my life is over because people love posting, and I love Twitter so much. I've grown to like it over the years because I got it. I think like in like 2018, but I never used it for like what it was for. I just like I would post on there literally about my YouTube videos, and I quite literally only have 5 followers on Twitter. Don't follow me. But yeah, so but now I'm really liking it, and I'm very into Twitter and the memes, and I have a very nice for you section on Twitter and stuff. Um and I follow some really funny people. Um but yeah, so just like I can literally be on Twitter as I'm watching Euphoria and still get spoiled because somehow people are watching the episode before me. I actually interesting. I went to go like prep Euphoria. It was 8:55, I believe. I went to go open HBO Max. I opened HBO Max and the show was already out. It was 8:56. And I was like, doesn't the show air at 9? So I'm like, how early does it actually get released on the app, I wonder? These are questions to ask. But yeah, Twitter and Euphoria is a mess. Also I just want to talk about Ethan Klein, my one of my favorite podcasters, um, from the H3 podcast, and his like lawsuit with Ryan Kavanaugh, Cav of Triller, and just how crazy the lawsuit is, just like in general, and how like it's just so crazy. Like these are things that make me want to be a lawyer, just because of how ridiculous some people can be with like their lies in the court of law. Like just very court of law, is that the phrase? Anyways, just how insane people can be and how insane they can act over, you know, someone just being funny. Like I can't believe you can sue somebody for making fun of you. Like make that make sense. How you know, um you can get sued for making fun of somebody. I don't know. Like you really have to go far, and I don't believe Ethan went that far. But I don't know. I wish there was like a class on this or something, just like about crazy stupid lawsuits. Um and yeah. I'm really into like I think I'm into like fair use stuff. I'm sorry there's a lot of noise this episode. I'm really trying to figure out how I want to hold this. I think the next episode I'll just be holding like this part. But the last time I did that, I lost some of the screws that like went into the microphone. Sorry, that's a whole tangent that I didn't need to go on. But yeah, I'm really into like the fair use stuff, and like I don't know how fair use works and how it really varies by case, but how there's still like laws about it. But the laws like can change. I just find that really interesting. But yeah, and then the last thing that I'm adding right now is I learned yesterday is how Jeff Wittick, who almost lost his eye in his life, unfollowed David Dobrik on Instagram and was talking very badly about him on a live broadcast, which I found like kind of interesting. Wait, I'm literally trying to turn this up. Is this why the thing wasn't locked? I'm like, no wonder like I couldn't see myself. Anyways, sorry to change the exposure mid video, but yeah, just like he unfollowed him, and I don't know, like part of me feels for Jeff, but like if I don't know, part of me feels for him. I it's awful that he almost like literally lost his life for a vlog, and that there's really not much support for him. Like it doesn't seem like it, and we don't really know what's going on like behind the scenes and stuff. But like I don't know, I feel like you really want to put your best foot forward on the internet and like put your best self out there, not want to hide a good version of you. I feel like people are like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I'm like, okay, but at the very least, I should know that you're a good person. Why hide the fact that you're a good person or a good friend? Like that's what makes it seem so just tricky, is that like you'd like to think that like David is a good person, that Zayn and Heath and everyone's a good person, but then like they put that off camera, and like you can't really judge them for like hiding parts of their life because they don't want everything to be public, but like not the fact that you're decent, a decent human being. I don't know, just something to think about. But yeah, Also, wait, literally, when did I write the script? I literally forgot to write about Shane Dawson and how he came back. Okay, another thing about like separating the art and the artist that I'm struggling with is I I enjoy Shane Dawson's humor. I still do. Not my stomach making noise, but I still appreciate his humor. Um, I'm sorry to anybody who doesn't and that doesn't like him. Um, and yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm like, I don't want to say that. But I don't know. I just feel like if you don't want to watch him, then you don't have to. So people in the comments are like, "Oh my god, why are you back? Why are you watching the video? Go watch like the video criticizing it. Like, don't give him the view just to leave like a hate comment, because then you're you're not really doing much with that, because everybody already knows. Like, nobody needs a reminder about what Shane Dawson has done and that he's like canceled. Let's just like let him believe he has the platform back. Like, he's a funny guy. I believe he's funny. I don't like Ryland at all. Um, and I don't like the new cameraman, but I think Shane himself is still a very funny guy. And maybe YouTube just isn't the place for him anymore. I don't know if he could do anything else, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he's like funny. Like, I feel like that's an arguably a fact that he's funny. Just that YouTube doesn't need to be the outlet where he's doing that. Like, go TikTok probably would murder that man, but you know, go somewhere else, like maybe an OnlyFans, but like, or like a Patreon. That's what I meant. Like, maybe like a Patreon or something, where like you really know people are gonna be rocking with you because they're paying you. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe YouTube isn't the way for him, but doesn't mean that he's not a funny person anymore, or that it's not entertaining, because I found the video to be entertaining. I was laughing at multiple points. Um and I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm a fan per se, cuz I'm not a fan of the people, just of him and some of the editing. So I think, I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I find it so difficult to explain why I'm still liking the videos even after what I know. And I don't know, that's just kind of like opinions I'd rather keep to myself. But yeah, I think I'm thinking of changing the title of this episode now. But yeah, that's it for taking a scroll. My closing remarks here are that I'm trying my best to keep the episodes like pretty short, just because I'm trying to keep it like within the hour time frame that I have after I like when I book the room. um and I'm trying my best to like produce more and trying to be consistent, so please be patient with me as I figure that out. Because I really do like doing this. I don't know, maybe I'll find a better room to do it in, because like I really don't like the way this is set up right now. Not a fan. I really want to, oh, I was supposed to do that. Okay. But yeah, I really just like, I don't know, don't want to use my iPad anymore. I want to be able to have like a camera, but like not my phone. So I don't know, buying a camera check, but like knowing I'm probably never going to use it is like, oh my god, I literally just caught that in the air. Okay, sorry. But I don't know. These are the things I'm thinking about. I'm thinking out loud. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to this quick little episode today, episode number 33. I'm entering like my second year of doing the podcast. And I only have 33 episodes. Isn't that embarrassing? Like, if I actually stuck with my bi-weekly thing, I would have been at like 52 episodes by now. Anyways, so yeah, entering my second year. Learned a lot about podcasts and that I'm interested in them and producing them. Um, I do I do like doing this part of talking and having like the script here to read, and coming with stuff off the top of my head. But I really do enjoy the process of, listening, monitoring like the audio, um watching the video, writing the scripts, and I actually did like producing the music actually, or producing like the little snippets in between. um I really like doing that, so I don't know. Those are just things I'm thinking. But if you like this episode, I don't know, if you're watching on YouTube, give it a like, subscribe, um and yeah, if you have any story suggestions, song suggestions, movie, TV show, anything you want me to talk about, email me at kingnotqueenpod. Again, it's kingnotqueenpod. Don't forget the pod at gmail.com. Quickly trying to wrap this up right now. And yes, if you're a brand, I'll take things over money. Get your foot in the door before we pop off. Anyways, um, email me at the same email. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. This is very therapeutic, if I'm being real. But yeah, check me out. Um, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye bye.